Hello everyone, this is MF217 and welcome to what is, I assure you, going to be the real final video for this entire LeafGreen Let's Play, and there's a good reason for that, because once I am done with this particular part of the overall game, I highly doubt there's any reason I'm going to be coming back here unless, there was something else I was not informed of that I can still sort of do. Because we did the Mystic Ticket and Aurora ticket, as you saw with me in the previous video using Ho and Lugia from that. We did Cerulean Cave, because I already showed you the Mewtwo I had from that. And apparently Tenobi Key is still, like, unlocked, so I don't have to worry about doing that puzzle again. Okay. So we're not going after any particular chamber in any specific order. We're just... Well, actually, yes we are, because it's going to be, We'll start here. Viopis chamber. There are only 2 forms of Unown here, so this will make things significantly easier for me. I cannot remember which form of Unown this one is, but, I believe I want to say this is Z we're looking at, I could be wrong, I think. We'll rename them if necessary, if I'm wrong about any of these ones. Let's get the other one that's in here before I leave, because I'm gonna organize the PC real quick so that that way I can, like... Is exclamation mark even gonna appear here, for that matter, because I don't know if I have to, like, catch all of the other Unown first. Okay, one more sweep around, and, yeah, I feel like we have to catch all the other Unown letters before that causes the last 2 to spawn, much like in later gens in that case. Which, before we decide to do any of that, I am flying back here. Because I'm just organized the PC so that's going to, like, we're gonna move you over to... right here. Okay. Heal up, and then I'm just going to skip ahead a little bit to deal with getting back to the islands and all that. Hold on a second. Okay, we are now in Rixie Chamber, and we are back and ready to... gotta wait for the repel to wear off. So apologies for zooming ahead there. Which unknown is this one again? I apologize. It's been ages since I've had any of these particular unknown. One moment. Okay, we are back. So I looked it up real quick, and this one is B. Okay. This one is W. Either ground or ghost type for that one's hidden power, so got nothing to fear here. M. Figured I'd just speed that up a little bit. We already have this one, time to flee. We have 3 of the unknown that are in this chamber. There are 5 total. The other 2 we're missing are X and we're missing X and hold on, I'm trying to think here for a moment. We're missing X and B. We are mixing those 2. My apologies for speeding up here, just Ah, finally, a new one. Got it. X. We're missing just one more from this particular chamber. Good lord, I'm getting flashbacks to when I did the Unown hunt back in Platinum when I still had that. Another X, You know what? I'm gonna pause the recording here until, I'll resume recording when I find what I'm looking for. Found it! Got it! And now we're out of here. Hold on. Okay. So we got that taken care of. Next island. Scufid chamber up. Why? F. Again, either ground or ghost of that one, and we are looking at G. If a new one doesn't show up in like the next few encounters, I'm just gonna speak of the devil. We're looking at T. Again, next few encounters will give it a chance for the remaining one to appear. The next one we are missing is K. One more encounter. If it doesn't show up, I'm just gonna skip ahead. Okay, hold on, beer back. Found it! So while I'm here, I should mention that the Unown have different encounter rates, heavily in bias of a certain form of Unown in each individual chamber. And from what I noticed, apparently we go back to Vapoy's chamber and we can encounter the exclamation mark Unown there just fine. It's like a 1% chance though, so it's gonna take a while, so I'll BRB. Aha! Here we are! Got him! So this chamber is officially complete. So okay, we got Voipus done, we got Rixie done, we got Scoofib done. Now I'm assuming the next chamber up ahead is going to be for... It's going to be Dilford. Yes, Dilford. Okay, let's begin. L. Yeah, that is L. Yep. Ooh, J. J. Whoa, which one is this? R. Three down, 2 to go. That was fast. Okay, so this one is P. R. 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 P. L. P. 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 J. R. R. Sorry, I had to do that. I just had to do it at least once. And anyways, BRB, I'm gonna wait for this one again. Found him! Q. So Dilford chamber is complete. Weep chamber, I believe it is right here. Now, from what I'm seeing, there appears to be only 4 in this particular chamber. We are looking at I right now. N. Which one is this? Which one is this? S. S. Now there's only one more in this particular chamber. Okay, BRB. Found it! E! Next chamber. Okay. So we are down to 2 more chambers, and we've got exactly 7 unknown to look for. Lip 2 chamber. I'm just gonna do this meanwhile, just because I... So, which one are we're looking at? C. C again. C again. Again, C. Like, the heck? D. Two out of 5 unknown in this chamber. 3 more to go. H. You're missing U and O. Probably going to encounter U before even lay eyes on O, but we'll see. I'm not skipping the video just yet because I know U's got a significantly higher encounter rate than O even remotely has, because O has like a 1% chance or 2% chance at most, and I know literally all the other 4 that are in. Speaking of the devil, there's U. But yeah, like now that I got U, I'm going to skip ahead a little bit. I'm gonna pause the recording here and I'll be back when I encounter O. Finally! It took me like at least half an hour to find this particular one, so Now there's just one more chamber we have to investigate. That is the Unown chamber. And it is literally right over here. Okay. Obviously, goes without saying, the only ones we're missing are A and question mark. Here's A. And then we're gonna see how many attempts it takes for question mark to appear. And if not, we'll just do what we did already with the previous chambers and skip until we get to question mark and all that. Okay, BRB. That was significantly faster than I was expecting it to be, especially considering the hell that was just finding O. Okay. Now, I have no idea if actually going through all that trouble is actually going to do anything, but I'll skip back to the Pokemon Center so we can analyze our little findings here. Give me a sec. Okay, so let's run it down. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, I derb there. Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z, exclamation mark, question mark. Okay, so we got them all. And I know this because I've had unknown boxes before in the past. And I know that every time you get all the unknown, there will be exactly 28 unknown, and exactly 2 spaces in Gen 3 or onward box available for you to use for anything else. Okay. So I think that was kind of a bit of a crazy little ride, if anything. Joy, like, to think after all this, it's pretty much over at this rate. And I basically got and to think I have a little bit of an idea on how I'm gonna go about, okay. Trying to remember who was on my, let me just check this real quick. So yeah, that's pretty much the entire team at this point. Okay, and just one last thing to ultimately finish off this entire goddamned Let's Play so far. There's exactly only one thing we honestly should do, just to prove that this is indeed the final episode of the entire Let's Play. First up, Lorelei. I think I might have made a fatal error on that part, but no, I did not. Okay. Lorelei down. Heal up so we can... Okay, for a moment I thought that didn't restore all of Element's HP there, but thankfully it did. Dvalin, you are up. Bruno's done. Agatha's next. And derp, I have nothing to really be able to really damage Agatha with. Whew. Okay, Agatha was significantly harder than I had anticipated her to be. And obviously I know exactly who to send out against Lance here. Okay. Brace for impact. One last dance between you and I, Blue. That was a significant stall, if anything. No, I am not having any of that. Ever since it began, it was you against me, Charizard. I will not back down, Charizard. And as for you, Frenzy Plant! That's a wrap. We've come a long way, a very long, strange interdimensional trip, if anything. A very long trip from nobody to champion, and it has been quite a wild ride. Well, what is there more I can really say about Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green as a whole? Considering I'm not even going to bother skipping the credits this time, I'm actually going to allow them to play through, unlike the past few times. So, my honest thoughts on Fire Red and Leaf Green after the experience I've had with this entire Let's Play so far. Significantly better games than I remember them as being. As in regards to overall optimization, even though I do still take personal issue with the frickin' National Dex thing regarding preventing you from obtaining evolutions from Johto and all that. I'm looking at you, Crobat. And having the benefit of more optimal moves in order to better deal damage to the opponent, like significantly stronger moves like Aerial Ace, Brick Break, Shockwave, stuff like that. Those are things that I really like in terms of some additional moves I've been able to take advantage of the most, especially Brick Break and Aerial Ace. As you've seen me quite a bit with some of the mods I have in the PC and all that. Like, don't get me wrong, I kind of wish they had changed it a tad bit more than what they actually did. Maybe allow for some of the Johto stuff to appear earlier in the game, even if you couldn't readily access it right then and there. The closest we honestly got to that, meanwhile, was basically Magnemite and Magneton having their Steel types. Because that's basically the only presence of Gen 2 or later in the entirety of Fire Red and Leaf Green until after you get the National Dex. And the 70 Islands are a concept that were nice, considering it actually expanded certain areas of Kanto that kind of need more fleshed out, if anything. Because the islands, basically just south of where Cinnabar would have been, basically are comprised of 70 Islands and also the Birth Island and Naval Rock, from which I had done the events for in a previous video. I will say this, it's definitely an easier game than I remember it being, because once you actually know what you're doing and can basically use the Versus Seeker to your liking and all that. Not only are there certain trainers, if you were to find, you can basically EV train properly with them. Because some trainers have Pokemon that only give effort values of a single type, of a single stat and all that. And those are optimal to rematch against if you want to EV train and all that jazz. But that is neither here nor there. I am still kind of baffled at over a year ago when I was doing earlier parts of this Let's Play, that I actually managed to get a Chansey that had the Lucky Egg on it, and not only that, get a shiny Rhyhorn along with it. Probably not really going to do anything with the Rhyhorn, because I'm probably not even going to do much of this file unless I have another excuse to come back here at a later point. But yeah, it has been a very, very, very wild ride in terms of just all the stuff I had done from beginning to end with this. And needless to say, I'm looking forward to whatever I decide to play next for the channel. And I am very much looking forward to seeing you guys when you join me for whatever adventure I get involved in next time. So with that said, this has been MF217, and thank you so much for all your support you had given me throughout this entire Let's Play. For the past year, almost 2 years now, it has been going on. And thank you all in advance for watching the video and liking it and all that, and whatever you decide to do. I'll be looking forward to you in the next one whenever I decide to figure out what new game will be playing on my channel. Until then, thanks in advance. This has been MF217 signing off.